Everyone loves getting something for nothing in life. Free food, free apps, free gifts, and free opportunities feel exciting. The word free creates instant attraction inside the human mind. People naturally move toward things that seem to cost nothing. It feels like winning without effort or sacrifice. It feels like receiving value without giving anything back. And that idea sounds almost magical to many people. But life rarely works that way for long. From childhood, people learn to love free rewards. A free candy makes a child smile immediately. A free sample attracts customers inside busy stores. A free trial brings millions of users to services online. Companies understand human psychology extremely well today. They know one simple word can control attention quickly. That word is powerful because it lowers resistance instantly. People stop thinking carefully when something looks free. But here is the uncomfortable truth many people ignore. Most free things are not truly free at all. Every product, service, or reward carries a hidden cost. Sometimes that cost appears immediately and feels obvious. Sometimes the cost stays invisible for a long time. But sooner or later, someone always pays the price. That is one of life's most important lessons. Nothing comes from absolutely nothing in this world. Think about free social media platforms people use daily. Billions of people spend hours scrolling every single day. They laugh, watch videos, and consume endless content constantly. Most users believe they pay nothing for this experience. No monthly fee appears on their bank account. No direct payment leaves their wallet every week. Everything seems free and easy from the surface. But is it really free? If something feels free, maybe you are the product. Social media companies earn billions every single year. They pay engineers, servers, offices, and huge operating costs. So where does that money actually come from? The answer is simpler than many people expect. They sell attention to advertisers for enormous profits. That means your time becomes their business model. Your focus becomes something valuable they can monetize. Your attention becomes the hidden payment. Suddenly the idea of free looks different. You may not pay with money directly. But you pay with time and mental energy. You pay with focus that never returns again. You pay with data about your habits and behavior. And sometimes you pay with peace of mind. The price exists, even when invisible initially. Nothing is free, the payment only changed form. This lesson goes far beyond technology and business. It applies to relationships, success, comfort, and daily choices. Life constantly offers rewards with hidden prices attached. Some prices are worth paying without regret. Some prices become dangerous and deeply expensive later. Wise people learn seeing beyond surface appearances early. They ask difficult questions before accepting easy rewards. And that habit changes everything in life. The biggest hidden costs in life are rarely financial. Most people think payment means giving money for something valuable. But money is only one form of payment in life. Many of life's most expensive costs are completely invisible at first. They do not appear on bills or bank statements. They quietly take something much more valuable from people. They take time, focus, freedom, energy, and opportunities away. And many people notice this only when damage already happened. That is why hidden costs can become so dangerous. Time is one of the biggest hidden costs in life. Every person receives the same 24 hours each day. Rich or poor, everyone lives inside that same daily limit. Unlike money, lost time can never return again. Once 1 hour disappears, it is gone forever. No success can buy yesterday back again. No technology can create extra lifetime for anyone. Time remains life's most limited resource for every human. Now think about free entertainment people consume every day. A short video becomes 10 minutes very easily. 10 minutes slowly become 1 full hour. 1 hour becomes many hours every week. Many people say, "I was just relaxing briefly." But brief moments often grow into major habits. Years later, they wonder where their time disappeared. The hidden price was their life energy. Many traps feel harmless because the payment happens slowly. Attention is another hidden cost people rarely value enough. Modern companies fight aggressively for human attention every day. Apps send notifications designed to pull people back constantly. Bright colors, sounds, and alerts trigger automatic reactions fast. Each interruption breaks concentration and steals mental momentum. Many people now struggle focusing deeply for long periods. Their minds become trained for endless quick stimulation. That creates a dangerous weakness in modern life. A distracted mind becomes easier to control and influence. Who controls attention often controls future decisions as well. Advertisements understand this principle extremely well today. First they capture attention, then shape desire slowly. Soon people want things they never needed before. Desire grows because repeated exposure changes thinking patterns. People believe choices are fully their own. Sometimes those choices were carefully engineered beforehand. The most expensive things often cost comfort, not money. Comfort can also become a hidden trap in life. Humans naturally prefer easy paths over difficult ones. The brain loves comfort because comfort feels safe. Easy food tastes good and requires little effort. Easy entertainment removes boredom within seconds today. Easy choices give short pleasure and quick rewards. But easy rewards often create long-term pain later. That is where many traps begin quietly. Going to gym feels hard in the beginning. Staying home feels comfortable and much easier today. Saving money feels difficult because spending feels rewarding. Learning new skills feels painful during early stages. Avoiding effort feels pleasant in the moment. But comfort often charges heavy interest later. The price appears in weakness, regret, and lost potential. Easy now often becomes hard later. Difficult now often becomes easy later. This truth separates growth from stagnation in life. The strongest people understand delayed rewards deeply. They accept temporary discomfort for future freedom. They know success always demands sacrifice somewhere. A healthy body costs discipline and consistency. A strong mind costs effort and deep focus. Real growth always asks for payment up front. Relationships also follow this same universal rule. Strong relationships never appear without investment and sacrifice. Trust takes time, honesty, patience, and emotional energy. Friendships need effort to remain healthy over years. Love requires communication during difficult, uncomfortable moments. Many people want deep connection without giving much. They want loyalty without commitment or responsibility. Life rarely rewards that kind of thinking. Wanting love without vulnerability creates shallow relationships. Wanting respect without character creates fragile reputation. Wanting support without giving support creates imbalance. Eventually relationships weaken under these hidden debts. Every strong connection carries a real cost. That cost is attention, presence, and emotional effort. But unlike many costs, this payment is worth it. Some prices build better lives instead of destroying them. The real danger comes from easy rewards. Easy rewards train the brain to seek shortcuts constantly. Shortcuts feel smart because they promise fast results. Fast money, instant success, effortless growth sound attractive. People love promises requiring little sacrifice or patience. That desire creates perfect conditions for manipulation. Scammers and marketers understand this human weakness clearly. They sell dreams of reward without real cost. But reality follows different rules every time. If reward is large and cost looks tiny, question everything. If something feels too easy, look deeper immediately. Because hidden prices often wait behind attractive offers. And those prices can become painfully expensive later. Wise people learn asking one powerful question first. What exactly am I paying with here? That question protects people from many traps. In the end, the smartest people stop chasing free things. By adulthood, most people begin understanding one difficult truth about life. Everything valuable demands sacrifice before rewards can truly appear. Success, health, freedom, wisdom, and respect all require payment. The question is not whether you will pay something. The real question is what price you choose paying. Every path has a cost attached somewhere along the journey. Some prices create growth, while others slowly destroy potential. Wise people learn choosing their prices carefully and intentionally. Many people say they want success very badly. They dream about wealth, freedom, and meaningful achievements daily. They imagine better lives filled with opportunity and respect. They admire successful people and want similar results themselves. But many admire the reward while avoiding the required price. They want success without discipline or consistent hard work. They want results without sacrifice or delayed gratification. That is where dreams often begin falling apart. Success looks beautiful when viewed from the outside. People see rewards, recognition, and visible achievements first. They notice wealth, confidence, influence, and powerful lifestyles. What they rarely see is the hidden cost underneath. They do not see sleepless nights and painful failures. They miss years of repetition and uncomfortable learning. They ignore self-doubt and moments of near surrender. Every visible success usually hides invisible sacrifices beneath. People often want the crown but reject the weight. Think about a strong and healthy body. Many people want energy, strength, and physical confidence. They want feeling healthy and looking better daily. But a healthy body demands real consistent payment first. It requires discipline when motivation disappears completely. It requires movement when comfort feels more attractive. It requires better food choices and long-term thinking. Health rewards those willing to pay daily. The same rule applies to knowledge and skill. A sharp mind never appears by accident. Mastery always demands repetition, patience, and focused practice. Beginners often feel frustrated because progress looks painfully slow. Improvement feels invisible during early difficult stages. Many quit because effort feels greater than reward. But those who continue eventually see transformation happen. Skill grows quietly before becoming visible to others. This is why many people stay average forever. Average feels safe and does not demand much sacrifice. It asks little and gives predictable results back. But greatness requires uncomfortable decisions most avoid making. It demands saying no to short pleasures often. It demands choosing long-term gain over instant reward. That trade feels painful in the present moment. But it creates powerful advantages over time. Every yes in life usually means a hidden no. Say yes to comfort, and growth often slows down. Say yes to distraction, and focus becomes weaker daily. Say yes to easy pleasure, and discipline suffers gradually. Say yes to excuses, and progress stops moving forward. Every decision carries opportunity cost behind it. Choosing one path always closes another path somewhere. That is another hidden law many ignore. Even decisions have invisible prices attached. Freedom also has a surprising cost many misunderstand. People love talking about freedom and independence constantly. They want lives without control or limitation. But true freedom is never completely free. Financial freedom costs discipline and smart decisions. Emotional freedom costs healing and honest self-reflection. Time freedom often costs years of hard work. Freedom usually comes after sacrifice, not before it. Many people choose cheap comfort over expensive growth. Later, they pay with regret and lost potential. Regret is one of life's heaviest payments. It grows when people know they avoided their potential. It hurts because deep inside, truth remains clear. They know what they could have become. They know what opportunities they ignored repeatedly. That knowledge becomes painfully difficult to carry. The best lives are not free from cost. They are built by paying the right costs early. Strong people understand this powerful principle deeply. They stop asking how to avoid all pain. Instead, they ask a better question daily. What pain is worth enduring for my future? That question changes decisions and changes lives completely. Because not all pain is equally valuable. Some pain builds discipline and future strength. Some pain comes from avoiding responsibility too long. One kind of pain creates growth and wisdom. The other creates weakness and endless regret. Pain is unavoidable in every human life. But suffering from poor choices is often optional. This truth becomes clearer with experience and maturity. And it leads to one final lesson. The richest people are not avoiding costs, they choose better ones. In the end, every human life becomes a collection of choices and their costs. People may think they are avoiding payment by choosing easy paths. But life never removes the price, it only changes what you pay with. Money, time, energy, focus, health, and opportunities are all forms of currency. Every decision quietly uses at least one of these resources. Some people become aware of this early in life. Others realize it only after losing many valuable years. Wisdom begins when a person finally sees this pattern clearly. Understanding cost does not make life harder. It actually makes life clearer and more intentional. When you understand what everything truly costs, you stop being easily controlled. You stop falling for illusions of free rewards and shortcuts. You start seeing the real exchange behind every opportunity. Appears without a source of energy behind it. Nothing grows without effort, time, or sacrifice invested first. This awareness becomes a form of quiet inner power. People often confuse wisdom with knowing many facts. But real wisdom is knowing the price of things. It is understanding what something takes from you over time. It is recognizing hidden consequences before they appear. A wise person does not avoid all costs in life. Instead, they choose costs that lead to meaningful outcomes. They accept short-term discomfort for long-term stability and freedom. They invest effort where returns actually matter. The most important skill in life is not getting more. It is choosing better. When people understand that nothing is free, their mindset changes completely. They become more careful with their attention and their time. They stop giving energy to things that offer no real value. They become more intentional with relationships and daily decisions. They ask deeper questions before accepting opportunities. They think about long-term consequences instead of instant pleasure. This shift does not remove problems from life, but it prevents unnecessary suffering caused by poor choices. There is a powerful difference between price and value. Price is what you lose in the moment. Value is what you gain over a lifetime. Sometimes a high price leads to a high value. Sometimes a low price leads to hidden long-term loss. The key is learning to recognize the difference early. People who master this skill live with fewer regrets. They build stronger, more stable, and more meaningful lives. Life becomes easier when you stop chasing free and start chasing worth it. True success is not about avoiding cost. It is about paying the right cost at the right time. Discipline today becomes freedom tomorrow. Effort today becomes opportunity later. Sacrifice today becomes strength in the future. There is always a transformation hidden inside effort, but only for those willing to pay attention and act. Life rewards understanding, not illusion. Many people spend their lives chasing shortcuts. They look for easier paths, faster results, and less effort. But shortcuts often lead to longer and harder consequences. What feels easy now can become expensive later. What feels difficult now can become valuable forever. This is one of life's deepest paradoxes. And understanding it changes everything about decision-making. When someone finally understands this truth deeply, fear decreases. They stop being afraid of hard work and discomfort. They understand that difficulty is not punishment. Difficulty is simply the price of growth. And growth is always connected to value. So instead of avoiding difficulty, they start choosing it wisely. Because they know what it produces over time. Nothing is free, but everything has a price worth choosing. The real question is not how to avoid cost. The real question is how to invest it wisely. Every day, life offers thousands of small exchanges. Attention for distraction, time for comfort, effort for progress. Each moment is a silent financial decision of energy. And every person is building their future through these choices, whether they realize it or not. So the final lesson is simple but powerful. Do not ask for free things. Ask whether the price is worth paying. Because life will always charge something in return. And wisdom is choosing the right payment every time. That is how strong lives are built quietly. That is how regret is avoided early. And that is how meaning is created over time. Nothing is free, but your choices decide what everything costs, and whether it is worth it.